Jesse Watson here, Dodge Pros. I was just sitting on my back porch reflecting on the deal we got done this year. We had a client who was doing an owner finance with the original owner. When we met them, the original owner had filed foreclosure on the property. And so my clients were literally probably about 7 days from being foreclosed on. So we took on a challenge. We came up with a strategy to delay the foreclosure. We originally listed the property at like 280 something to that effect. We dropped it down to 270. We accepted 4 offers that fell through prior to the last one. The last offer we accepted was in July of this year, and we closed in September. But mind you, we started this whole process back in March of this year. So it's a long process. It was a lot of strategy and communication and negotiation that had to take place. Long story short, we accepted the offer for $260,000, even though we had marked the house down to 270. And what ended up happening was when we got ready to close, my client had a deficit of $16,000 that they had to bring to the table as the seller to sell their house. Through some really good negotiation with the buyer's agent and the lender, we were able to get them to eat like $12,700. So in essence, their offer went from 260 up to 272,500. And then there was still a remaining balance of about $3,300. So I was able to negotiate with the other agent to eat some of that cost out of their commission. I gave out some of my commission back to the client. And once it was all said and done, my client closed with $293 at the table to sell their property. They didn't have to face all the debt with the foreclosure, because that was like $200-something thousand in debt they were gonna have to hit. And once it's all said and done, I gave up maybe about $1,500, $2,000 of my commission in order to save my client from going into debt in order to get their property sold, as well as get a first-time home buyer in their first house. I wish this is stuff that I could make up, but it's not. Having an expert working with you on your side really makes all the difference. Yes, as a seller, you can get this done on your own, but there's some situations, some scenarios you're just not going to be able to get through by yourself. You have to have your expert on your side. I hope this helps somebody.